welcome back to ReFantazio. Last time we completed this labyrinth of the Gracia Forest, defeated the Cocosados, and got ourselves the 7 dragon thistleberries we needed, and Loveless did absolutely bugger all. He's just still standing there. We also ranked up Assassin a little bit, as well as showed off Faker in action. So, when you're leaving here, make sure you choose Let's Set Up Camp.
Thanks, but...
And after this, we choose I want to go somewhere else tomorrow. If you choose this, you'll go back to this dungeon tomorrow.
Okay.
And yeah, we could do some talking to characters, but these are our friends. I shouldn't be referring to them as characters. Then again, I am the omnipotent outside observer. Hadn't actually gone here yet, so let's grab these. But I think I'm going to... I mean, I can also cook. But I also probably need to save my Luma Bees. Oh, there'll be more opportunities to get Luma Bees. I may as well... And I've made 3 invincible noodles so far. Might not be a bad idea to have some more of magical bread. And now... Oh, boy. It's time to read the Book of the Pseudo-Intellectual. Let's go. A sustainable future with magic. Like, the thing is, I don't... Honestly, like, I like this guy's vision of a sustainable future. The problem is, he's a pseudo-intellectual. He has no idea what he's talking about. We kind of know that from the, meeting him in town. Thinking about fuel in the magical future.
Let's see.
See, like, honestly, that there is not necessarily that bad. I mean, I don't know about combustible fuels being prohibited by a law. But, yeah. So, I believe the option that gives you the most here is it won't work for everyone. Yeah, that is it.
Right?
Because, yeah, if people can't afford igniters, then there could be problems. Alright. This is why electric cars need to be affordable for people. But this is also why we need better brands of electric cars than you-know-who, so people aren't supporting him if they're buying electric cars. I do like that people made bumper stickers for, like, I bought this before we knew, that guy was crazy. Because everyone, like, there's kind of almost a letdown for so many people, because everyone thought, oh yeah, he's making electric cars, clearly he must be super progressive, but then no. But anyway, we're under attack.
Just live this.
Oh, hi, Lizard Man. You guys are weak to dark, I want to say.
Ice doesn't work. We need a different approach.
Also, I didn't realize you were immune to ice, but let's go ahead and... Oh, I can show off Assassinate now. Same price as Lurking Nightblade. Oh yeah, got the instant kill there. Although they're insanely weak anyway, so it's not like that was a... that was actually impressive. Oh well. Does this work on you guys? I assume not. Assassinate, please? Nope. Okay, yeah, it's gone.
There they go.
You really need better electric magic to deal with those.
Even easier than expected.
I mean, the lizard men were, but the Elementor still not really.
Time marches on.
So yeah, you do want to be running a lot of electric skills while you're out in the wilds here, although for this next thing that's coming up, I want to be using ice, because we've got a very ice-weak person. If you somehow have a high-level general by this point, you can use, it has a very good ice attack.
What do you want to do?
Okay, so our plan on where to go next. Well...
Now then.
We could actually go straight to the Tomb of Lament now, but instead of that, we're gonna be heading here. Because otherwise we'll run into the tomb during bad weather.
It's your call. Which way should we go?
So another day on the road, and as much as I wish that I was fighting Adam Howden today, we're gonna go for someone else, who gives me a chance to actually talk about a certain Australian politics story that I've been waiting until now to talk about. Okay, I've got Stroll and Brawler because that gives better magic than Swordmaster. You've gone to Mage because you'll need Wizard eventually. You're still in Gunner, and Heismae's gone back to Commander just because. Okay, I need to get more salt. As inefficient as this is, I might actually want to save my ingredients, so let's read more of this.
What's that?
Food in the magical future.
Let's see.
Okay, on the one hand, like, artificially produced meat, I guess that can lead to some things, as long as it's done right. Like, good things, I mean. The downside is that, like, subsisting only off grain. I mean, yeah, vegetarian veganism is a thing, but I'm pretty sure they don't eat only grain. So, yeah, immediately is too rash.
Right?
Besides, yes, also, I mean, there's that, but really it's just the fact that what he's suggesting is just not a good solution. You definitely need more substantial food than just grain. I mean, grain is good for you, but you need more than that. Yeah, I wonder how many people in this world are, like, vegetarians or vegans. My dad's partner is a vegetarian, so, yeah, I've grown up with some people who've been. So, it's time to face Lena Kaden in a runner battle.
Finish it, quick!
Gotta tell you, you've got an absolutely brilliant runner there. I haven't stopped thinking about it since the opening ceremonies. And that's some ace detailing on the hull. Oh, and the speed's top class too. I bet it's like a palace on the inside.
Well, our sleeping arrangements are definitely more cramped than a palace.
If you just want to look at the runner, could you stop hopping all over the place?
Oh no, I've got a bit ahead of myself. I was actually hoping I'd get you to step down first. That is, step down from the runner. And step down from the tournament. I'm awful sorry, but I've got to be queen no matter what it takes.
Once again, what are your actual policies?
Once I'm in charge, I'll commission runners for everyone in the kingdom. And Kaden Workshop won't have to worry about turning a profit ever again.
Yeah, I get the feeling you're gonna be very in over your head if you actually get elected. You're only really concerned about your one little factory. Do you know anything about, like, actually running a country?
Now's the time!
Well, I guess we can demonstrate what our runner does.
You entered the race as a publicity stunt? I'm sure you had good intentions, but looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Yes, but we can't brute force with this one. So yeah, she is resistant to strike and weak to ice. Also, like all candidates though, make sure that you try and steal from her first. Oh, didn't actually have the steal in there. I usually succeed with steals on the rival candidates. But yeah, let's yeah, our first tier blizzards are really not doing a whole lot, but maybe a little bit from Hulkenberg. I have the increase of the strength of all magic. Okay, there we go. Fortune's Bludgeon, I believe that's the same thing that we could buy from Brailhaven, but it's really expensive to buy, so nice to actually have that now. Now, you know what, let's Battle Cry. Thankfully, attack buffs also affect magic. Mage Strength. Yeah, it makes sense for her to be using electric-themed attacks. So, yep, no synthesis. Okay then, so let's just go for the Fleers. And now, Heismae can actually activate the Formation of Vigor. Should have done this earlier, but I failed my first steal. Well, yes, we've learned how not to damage our own runner when fighting. So really just go ahead and just hit her with blizzards. Not really that bad. If you have better ice skills at this point, you might be able to deal even more damage over the course of this fight. But like, at least I have to appreciate her for being a candidate who's certainly holding her own better than Catherina. I'll just say that. I'm sorry.
No, I've got to save Kaden Workshop. For Dad's sake. I can't afford to give up.
She actually reminds me a little bit of, oh, interesting, okay. That's only like first tier lightning. That is still very strong though. Also, Heismay just kind of exploded, so we're gonna need to have to get him back. Yeah, cause yeah, Stroll does more damage with ice, so I'll use Will's turn to revive here. I think that's Stroll's advantage of just having a naturally, like, somewhat higher magic. Like I said, magic on Stroll, not that bad. Well, I mean, she is a Ujif, so I'm pretty sure she does. Okay. That was
Hi there, Miguel. I heard the whole story. You're Caden's little girl, eh? From Caden Workshop. Spiffing work done there. Fine parts, very fine. If you're short on funding, I'll shell out the cheddar. But I'd be much obliged if you dropped out of the damn race, eh?
What, really? You know about our workshop? Gosh, that's awfully nice to hear.
Yeah, fellow Gauntlet Runner hyperfixationists, unite!
Right, then I quit the tournament. Sorry about all this mess.
Nice kid.
And yep, that's over! Her political career is officially done, just quit. I just love how abrupt that is. But the thing is, that actually does happen in real life sometimes. Let me introduce you to Australian footballer slash very short-lived politician, as in his career lasted, I believe, less than 30 minutes, Mal Meninga. So, he ran for some kind of small, obscure position in politics, and okay, I think I'm gonna get more narration in a moment, so I'll continue my talk after that.
The Gauntlet runner's slowing pace signals their arrival at an encampment to those below deck. They are grateful for these moments of repose, quietly acknowledging their good fortune, a rare glimpse into a party at peace.
This is in 2001. While he was giving his first speech, in the middle of his speech, he said, "Nah, I'm buggered, I have to resign."
Alright then.
And that was the end of his political career. It was mercilessly mocked on the Australian satirical show The Chaser. In fact, he even came on as a guest on the show a few times to make fun of his own political record, so at least he had a sense of humor about it. But apparently, in the 6 weeks worth of preparation that he did for his campaign, he never once prepped for the question, why should people vote for you? So if that doesn't sum up Leader Caden, nothing does. Speaking of summing up things, this is about the point where where his book basically, completely ruins his entire credibility. So, yeah, honestly, this right here, that makes sense, that's fine. But his actual solution to all this is essentially like transcending and becoming AIs. Yeah. We live in some kind of eternal dream connected with knives, and given how that's gone in other Shin Megami Tensei games like SMT2, like they examine the horrifying consequences of that kind of thing there. And also it sounds a lot like the Musubi ending of SMT Nocturne, where everyone is just stuck in their own little bubbles and nobody ever interacts with anybody. Yeah, we have to live and fight on is, I believe, the best answer here.
Right?
So yeah, while Julian does have some decent ideas on sustainability, because like that's one issue that like environmentalism and sustainability and clean energy is one of those political issues that I am actually very passionate about. This guy's more just like, you know what, let's just not stop living entirely. Like, let's just plug ourselves into virtual reality forever. So yeah, nope, let's not vote for that guy. At least we get a little more wisdom in knowing what ideologies to reject. Yeah, it's always this kind of thing, because, like, I once heard some people at my work talking about how, like, oh yeah, you know, clean energy environmentalism, but people who, you know, live in towns where the industry, like, the mining industry is, like, the whole economy, like, they don't want to change from that, and, like, it's one of those rare situations where I kind of feel like those people might just need to find other lines of work. I know it's easy to say, but just, like, I do really think it's important to not stop polluting the environment and to actually have, you know, a future of, you know, after we're all gone.
What do you want to do?
So we have 10 days left until Luisa's soiree. I wish that I wasn't, you know, in this deadline right now, but because of Forgiveness Day, I couldn't do the dungeon early.
What should I do?
So what we should do right now is we should equip fire. Or maybe I use those faker fire knives.
Great.
What to pick?
So make sure that you select that destination from the camp so we're actually heading out onto the road. And now, I've read all the books, and I have no bonding events available today, so the only thing I can really do is get some courage from talking to Stroll. Yeah, that's a quest. I know how to finish that one. That should be fine. But yeah, we can hone our weapons to improve courage. I could also attempt to get tail bait from the basement, but we can do that one later. Yeah, you and me both, Stroll. All the ruined hometowns. Well, that's going to be a big effort. But if anyone can do it, it's us. I hope I've got it right that this guide says 2 any 2. All of these, you know, pieces of armor and, like, scabbards scattered around reminds me of, like, just all the extra accessories that a lot of Nendroids have. And there is a Nendroid of Will, but, there's also a Nendroid Basic that's coming out where you pay less and don't get any accessories. And honestly, I would like that, because I never use the extra accessories that a lot of these Japanese figures come with, so I'd rather get one cheaper if they don't have them. Yeah.
Look at that.
That's a bit of a weird voice clip from Will there. No, Stroll, you've certainly been a great asset.
No.
All right.
That's a nice conversation.
Now then.
And we get 4 coins worth of courage. There we go, courage rank 3. We're at 3s and everything.
Courage.
So again, matching the arc that we're in. Though we need a lot more courage than that in order to finish off. I want to say it's Alonso's bomb that requires pretty much maxed out courage. This means we can actually continue Brigida though, giving us more to do at night once we're back in town.
Gauntlet runner incoming!
And here we go. Yeah, Populon. We got 2 in 1 session. Yep.
Come on!
It's her again.
Come on! Right?
Yeah, I don't know about the third one. Again, I actually haven't really talked about the whole no romance in this game thing.
It's you lot. I've been looking forward to our next fight.
I was considering doing the meteor strategy again, just for old time's sake, but I promised to only do that once. I want to give her a fair fight, because this will be the last time.
What? You want another round? Well, you're only gonna get the same answer from us. We're not losing to anyone.
Yeah, I get it. I know we're both serious about this. That's why I trained hard. I mean really hard, to get myself ready. I swear I'll win, and then make all of you my allies. That way we can pave the way to a brighter future together.
Yeah, a lot of people say that Catherina acts like she's the protagonist of the story.
Step up then. Is your side ready?
Let's give you a try, eh?
Well, our cannons certainly are. Sorry about this.
This is it. Let's hit her hard, with everything we've got.
She's level 35 now. Still weak to fire, though. And yeah, most of her skills are actually Brawler Archetype skills. Oh, I have that. I would kind of like to use Formation of Vigor, though.
ready to lose?
Well, about that, I feel like I should say the same thing to you at this point.
Even a gesture can shape the course of history.
Most people's faker quotes are great. Stroll's is really, really good. Heismade's is great as well. Okay, I want to use the... actually, I should probably do this early just to get that hit and evasion thing going. Although, granted, let's jump back as well. Because, yeah, that's magic, so it's not going to be affected by being in the back row.
Hellfire!
Hellfire!
I shall fight as the noble I am.
And Stroll's still got a turn, okay. So, yeah, more than half a health in one go.
It's okay. I can keep going. I can't afford to lose. You'll feel this one.
Cold Iron Flagell. Oh, interesting.
Hulkenberg's badly wounded.
Okay, she's got some new tricks.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
To the rear guard.
But yeah, let's just hit with the throwing knives here. And then more bots. I should be able to finish it this turn, although I would really like to steal. That's actually kind of not good, because I would like to use the Bluster Blast maneuver, but I'm gonna need to attempt to steal again with Heismade. Does he still have the Prowler's Pipe? Okay, there we go, we get the White Knuckle. I'm not gonna be able to end it this turn, so let's heal up Hulkenberg right now.
Nice one, Captain.
I like how frustrated she got at that. It's like, why? But I had Strike Dodge equipped. I'm sorry. Didn't even mean to. I just forgot to unequip that. Let's just go Bluster Blast maneuver and finish this. Oh, it's not as cool as Hellfire!
Why? I trained so hard. Oh, come on! Why can't I win?
Because we're metaphor heroes! I mean, that's what she thinks she is. And now I have to go back to my guidebook and look at her responses because we've got another rank up after this. The last one that requires a fight, though. And that means it's going to be the last one for quite some time because we can't access the last 4 ranks of her bond until we reach Altaberry Heights. Getting closer to winning that bet, though.
Again?
I wouldn't say 10 times stronger, maybe 5 levels stronger, which, considering we were like 30 before, how much of a percentage that was? It's definitely not 10. It's like 1/6 stronger? I mean, how about you join Team Us? Just saying, that offer's looking a lot more promising right now. Doddering old man, huh? Why do I get the feeling that you were going after the wrong kind of noble?
What?
Well, considering that we know Stroll, yeah, there are some people who use their wealth to actually help society.
Now.
Wait.
Pardon, but...
Yeah, this is the one that gives you the most here.
Right.
I will say that when it comes to Catherina's bond, there's a lot to unpack to this that I don't really feel like I have the right, like, you know, political expertise to actually talk about. But I will say, I feel like other bonds handle similar issues in this game with a lot more nuance, particularly Alonso. You'll see that later with Alonso's stuff, with Alonso's ranks. But I do feel like with Catherina, they strawman her supporters very quickly just to quickly make this, like, make her eat the rich argument invalid as soon as possible. I feel like there could have been a better way to do it, especially since, again, there are other bonds that tackle similar issues in, I think, a better way. So as much as I do like Catherina as a character, and I like some aspects of her bond, it's probably one of my lower on the list of, like, my favorite bonds in terms of its overall story content. Like, I like the idea of, like, a candidate finds out they're attracting the wrong kind of supporter base, and that their supporter base is taking things too far. But, yeah, I do think this could have been handled a little bit better. Because, yeah, this makes Catherina speedrun into completely abandoning her entire original plan.
In that case.
In it. If you want my opinion.
Because, yeah, she's actually dropping out of the contest now. That's why we're no longer going to fight her. And I've never actually done this, but as I said when I first talked about her bond, this rank can be done in the Altaberry arc. You just need to buy her location for an informant. This is the earliest time you can do it, though. If you don't manage to do this fight during the Brailhaven arc, you'll be waiting 2 more arcs before you can.
Impossible. So anyway.
And yeah, now she's entirely on our side. So yeah, it didn't end quite as quickly as Lena, but I don't know. I do feel like the way this could have been done, there are better ways. But I don't really, again, have the ability to really speak on it that much, because I don't quite have the background necessary.
I think this is how I'm gonna fulfill my dream.
Because, like, I don't want to say that, you know, we should kill all rich people or anything, because, yeah, I'm very against the idea of that, but I do think that the rich do need to be held accountable for how they haven't used their wealth in the right ways. And I feel like just strawmanning all of the people who are against the rich is not really the way to kind of handle a storyline like this. Just my opinion, but I feel like it's an opinion a lot of people share.
Bye now.
So yeah, I feel bad for her at the moment, but we kind of have to keep pressing on.
The party descends upon the Forsaken Tower. Is the decision to pursue such a beast one of bravery, or something else altogether? The Gauntlet Runner stops in front of the imposing structure, its glare already making itself known. Will they be the ones who discover its truth?